I've seen this scene in movies that if you drop a bundle of live wire in water, you can electrocute and kill any creature in the water. I think it would be more believable if only the live wire was in the water so that the circuit could flow through the body to the ground. But when the live and neutral wires are in the water side by side, I assume the electricity goes the shortest path and not much through the body. But I'm not sure 100%, so I'm going to try it on myself. This is some dangerous stuff, so please don't try it at home. I'm what you call a professional dumbass. This is going to waste so much water. Let's do it differently. I have a glass container filled with tap water, and I have a cable with exposed wire at the end that I'll plug into the wall here. And I can turn on a light with. So I'll put this wire in the water and see what happens. Nothing spectacular happened. I guess the tap water is not that conductive. Well, you know, according to the latest research, pure water is not conductive unless it's mixed with minerals like salt. So, for example, seawater is much more conductive than tap water. I have the glass container and the wires here that are still powered and I can turn on a light with. And I put the wires in the water and attach them to the glass here. And of course I have my plastic slippers on so that the electricity doesn't go to ground through my body. I want to see if I can feel the electricity with my finger, so I'll put it in the water. Nothing. Let's get close to the wires. Nothing. Still nothing. Oh, I'm starting to feel it here. What is this? Oh, there is a cut on this finger and the electricity can go through it much easier. You know, the flesh under the skin is much more conductive. Let's find another finger that doesn't have any cuts on it. This one is not bad. Let's try this one. Nothing. 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 Let's go between the wires. Jeez, this is scary. Definitely don't try this at home. I can feel the electricity here very little. Not much. Let's get closer to one of the wires. Oh, it's getting higher. It's getting much more painful. But definitely it's not too bad. I was expecting it to zap me to death. I readjusted the wires so that they are closer to the surface. I can still turn on a light with it. Now I wonder, is it possible to turn on an LED just putting it in the water? Apparently not much, because the resistance of the water is too much to allow enough current through the LED and turn it on. Okay, I've unplugged the power. Let's do some measurements. First, the resistance of the water. It's actually 700K and rising for some reason. Actually, it's more conductive than I thought. There must be some minerals mixed with this tap water. Now let's measure the resistance of my fingers. It's actually around the same. Now I plug in the power and I read the voltage in the water. You can see at this end I'm not reading much, but as I'm getting closer and closer to the wires, I'll read a higher level voltage. And of course, if I touch the wires, I'll read 120 volts. Now if I measure the voltage around the center here, you will see that if I split the wires apart, I actually read a higher level voltage. I think it agrees with my theory. If the live and neutral wires are in the pool side by side, the voltage across the body is much smaller. But if the live wire is at one end and the neutral is at the other end, the voltage across the body would be much larger and more dangerous. Fine, let's add some salt to the water now and mix it up. Now that I have mixed the salt in the water, you can see the resistance of the water here. It is actually less than 70 kilowatts and has significantly dropped. But it doesn't mean that the voltage in the water will be any different because the resistor network in the water has remained the same. Let's plug it in and see what happens now. Wow, look at that. The electricity is doing something with the water. I bet the chemists can explain it a little bit better than me. But you can see the voltage level is still pretty small. Like I said, the resistor network has not changed. And the voltage is pretty much changing the same. But now the water is much more conductive. Let me put my finger in the water and see if it makes any difference. Wow, the water is actually much warmer. There must be a lot of power water is extremely hot now. Let's look at the